Italy's far-right set to win election, exit poll.
Here's a summary of the article.
By Paul Kirby, BBC News, Rome. Far-right leader Giorgia Meloni has won Italy's election, according to exit polls, and is on course to become the country's first female prime minister. If they are confirmed, Ms. Meloni will aim to form Italy's most right-wing government since World War II. A Meloni-led Italy will alarm much of Europe with Russia at war in Ukraine. She is predicted to win between 22 to 26% of the vote, says a RAI exit poll, ahead of her closest rival Enrico Letta from the centre-left. Several exit polls just published given her right-wing alliance a commanding lead, with 41 to 45% of the vote. The centre-left was well behind with 25.5% minus 29.5%. They failed to form a viable challenge with other parties, after Italy's 18-month national unity government collapsed in July. Turnout was a dramatically low 64.7% by the time polls closed, said Italy's Interior Ministry. Voting levels were especially poor in southern regions including Sicily. The decision on who becomes Italy's next leader is up to the president, not Giorgia Meloni, and that will take time.
This post received a score of 32,000, with an upvote ratio of 88%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
RAI exit poll results. FDI, Meloni, 22 to 26% PD, Letta, 17 to 21% M5s, Conte, 13, 5 to 17, 5% Lega, Salvini, 8, 5 to 12, 5% FI, Berlusconi, 6 to 8% Azioni IV, Calenda, 6, 5 to 8, 5% update. Projection from 2 a.m. local time. FDI, Meloni, 26.4% PD, Letta, 20.3% M5s, Conte, 14.4% Lega, Salvini, 9.2% FI, Berlusconi, 7.9% Azioni IV, Calenda, 7.6% VC 3.7% plus EU 3.0%.
Azione's leader is Calenda, not Richetti.
Fixed.
This was a foregone conclusion after the centre-left parties decided to go their own way instead of joining in a coalition. They wanted out of government for some reason, so here it is. The most interesting point is the collapse in turnout, down to 65% from 73% in 2018. From post-World War II until the 80s it was always in the 90%s.
They probably fed up with going to the voting places. It's almost a yearly thing at this point. Take it from an Italian, it's not about it being unstable, we don't really have a left. They're also under investigations for alleged links with Russians. Salvini himself endorsed or defended Putin many times. Young people here want to go away, despite loving the country. We call the right here Christo-fascist too, as Meloni quite literally used the same tones of Mussolini.
Greater than young people here want to go away, despite loving the country. We're fed up with crap made for boomers who don't leave anything for younger people and slow down progress as much as they can. We call the right here Christo-fascist too, as Meloni quite literally used the same tones of Mussolini. It's extremely sad. Same thing happening in Poland. Boomers getting 13th and 14th pensions, meanwhile young people are getting destroyed with credit rates. And then we have billboards asking, where are these kids?
I'm sorry for the Poles. Your government is atrocious, there is no family plan, inflation is sky high, and the only thing they can say is, this minority of people is bad. Really, everywhere you look is the same story with a different coding.
If recent Italian history is to be believed, this government likely won't last long.
This time is different. There are half MPs than in the past due to a new reform taking place today. The far-right coalition could have the numbers for a comfortable 5 years government with a very big majority. They could also change the constitution without a nationwide referendum, usually required when a government doesn't have enough MPs, and this is the most frightening fucking aspect of it all.
Is far-right supported by most Italians? That's what I've been told in another thread.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.